Y'all got me mixed up. We must have lost each other somewhere, right? I said, right, I stopped selling drugs. I ain't say I stopped hustling. Man, check me out. Oh man, what's up? This is DP, Kingpin Chronicles. The game ain't what it seems, y'all. Here is the truth. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all, right? I ain't never stopped hustling, man. I ain't, I just my spirit just won't let me stop hustling. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is I'm always trying to find a way to, what I'm saying, make it a little bit easier to provide for my family, and kind of do the things, to live the lifestyle that I want to live, right? And as y'all can see, I'm sharing this. I'm gonna blow it up and make it a little bit bigger in a minute, but I'm sharing this, and it's a chart, right? Ooh, yeah, it's a chart, right? But I want to show y'all because okay, let's back up a little bit, right? The Kingpin Chronicles, right? I talk about the crimes I was involved in as a young man, right? I talk about the consequences that I went through having to do time in prison, losing a lot of my childhood friends, family, and just all kind of stuff to penitentiary, the graveyard, or whatever, the ups, the downs, the having money, the not having money, the crawling back to try to get back the way you had. We're gonna spend a lot of time talking about a lot of that, but I want to make sure that I focus on spending some time showing y'all, right, the way that I was able to transfer my hustle, right, into another way of doing the same thing, right? Providing for my family, taking care of my kids, and living the type of lifestyle that I'm accustomed to living to. And that's one of the issues we get caught up in the street life, and it's been to where that we start to live a lifestyle and get ourselves accustomed to living that lifestyle. And when you walk away from the streets and you get a job, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you choose to do, if you're trying to walk away from the streets, it start to get hard. And because bills don't stop, the kids don't stop wanting all of this nice stuff that you was able to provide for them. Your significant other, they still want to be treated with the nice things that you was bringing them. And excuse me, I got something in my eye, but they want to get treated with the nice things that you've been treating them with, and that kept the relationship the way that it was. And it's just a lifestyle that you start to live, right? And now you got to maintain this, because if this lifestyle go down, right, you start to see problems with these relationships, right? And it's because these relationships done been the financial part of the relationship done been sewn into it. So now um, these people equate, spending money on them and buying them these things, and putting them in a position where they live this lifestyle. They start to feel entitled to that. And now you, as a man, or whoever you is in the position, now you almost forced to keep throwing them rocks, because you want to keep this lifestyle. You don't want your girl tripping because you ain't getting the money like you was, on the block, because you working, or you started your little business, and it just ain't making money like you was in the streets, right? That's a major issue, right? So um one of the things that I found that allowed me to make the kind of money that I was making in the streets, right, is trading, right? And when I say trading, I'm talking about me doing my own trading. I'm not talking about putting no money with none of that. I'm talking about me learning how and learning a skill, right? And arming myself with a talent, right? Allow me to be able to, because I still work, right? I operate my businesses, right? But trading is a way that I'm able to earn passive income, meaning I don't really have to do no work, right? I don't really have to invest nothing in it, right? When it come down to like spend no money, what I do have to do is open an account and fund it, right? But I'm able to control the risk, right, of this investment. And the way that I'm able to control this risk, the risk of this investment is because I'm 100% in control. I'm not in control of the market, but I am in control of the trades that I place, right? I'm going to blow this up. I'm going to make myself small and make the screen bigger so y'all can see this. And then I'm going to just make everything a little bit bigger so we can see this, right? And basically, what I do is um, I sit and I watch these charts, right? And from watching these charts, I'm able to understand certain patterns that these candlesticks are the green and blue lines that's forming these zigzags, right? Those candlesticks. And them candlesticks form what we call candle patterns, right? Certain counter patterns form and mean that the market is going to go up. Certain counter patterns form and mean that the market is going to go down, right? So we can use just the candles, right, to make a hypothesis or educated because we are using information, but we still making a guess on which way that the market is going to go. But we base that guess on the information that we're able to collect from these charts, right? And I personally like to trade gold, so that's the chart that y'all see them on. And generally, my strategy is to come in the market and anywhere from 100 to $300 a day is my goal, right? And you got 6 days trading in the market, right? So that's anywhere from 600 to 18. Oh no, to $1,800 a week that you can make, right? And spending just about at the max 1 hour in the market per day that the market is open, right? And that's what I do. Generally, I get in the market anywhere from 7 to 12 in the afternoon. Anywhere in that area, you're going to be able to find what's called volatility or movement in the market, right? Where the market is doing these ups and downs that you see on the chart, right? And what you do is basically you go through all these different time frames of charts, and you can base your positions on what you think based on what happened in the past, right, or to the left. In trading, we say look left to always be right, right? So you look to the left side of the chart to figure out what's going to go on the right or what's about to happen. And just generally from me, just being good at what I do, I'm under the assumption that the market is gonna go up, even though everything looked like it's going down. I'm under the assumption that right now, from where we are in the market, that the market is gonna push back up with gold, and gold price is gonna go up from where it's at, 3,211.20, which is double what it was about a year and a half ago, a year ago, $1,700. But I'm able to come into this market, and I don't know how good. No, I ain't gonna show up good, but like today so far, I made $389.96. So far this week, I made $1,526.65. So I'm not, I ain't tooting my horn because to some people that might not be a lot of money, but if I'm able to make $1,500 a week, it's 4 weeks in the month. Y'all do the math yourself, right? And I'm only giving the market an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening. You know what I'm saying? So if I made 389 this morning, and I'm pretty much gonna be done for the morning because I think it's gonna pretty much go sideways until this next market close or open. I'm sorry. Well, you know, that's $6,000 a month, extra money that you can be adding to your income. So now I don't tell grown people what to do, but this is a trade that I wish a lot more of us would look into. And trading is not strictly just gold. That's just what I like to trade. Once you learn how to trade, every chart use the same stuff, candlesticks, indicators, so forth and so on, right? So you can trade anything you want, oil, um, currencies, cryptos, anything, right? You don't have to send your money to nobody. You don't have to give your money to nobody. You can open your own account. You can learn the skill. You can learn the trade, right? And you can make money to take care of your family, man. And when you get good at it, you can they call it day trading. But you got people that do this for a living. You know, I I pretty much during tax season, I don't trade that much. Once tax season is over, trading is what carries me through the year, right? Tax season, make some money, boom, take care of y'all, little something in the cut. But my trading accounts, that's my lifestyle money, right? That's my splurge money, right? Trading is gonna help me finish building a race car, right? So trading is funding that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go in my pocket to spend money because I put money in this account, right? I learned the skill and now I'm able to use this account to make the money to do the stuff that I want to do in my life, right? So the money that I make from working, right, that go and that's take care of the family, right? Now this is extra money, passive income, right? So money that I put somewhere that's gonna make money, right? I gotta do a little something for this, but I still consider this passive income because it's not requiring me to sit here all day to make $400. I made $400 in about 20 minutes and I'm done for the day trading. So that's just, some game. Hustling is hustling. You get out here and it's just like I sit here and I wait for the money and I get the money. A hustle is a hustle, right? You got to have your grind, right? You got to put the time in, right, to learn your hustle. Just like when I was a kid, I had to learn all the way from how to get something and stand on the block and all that to where you get to where that you're in a position where you can make the real, real, real money. You got to start from somewhere and build to get somewhere. We can't be afraid to take these chances or putting information in our mind. I'm gonna stop sharing this and just move it off the screen, kick it a little bit. But yeah, that's one of my go getters, man. Trading gold. Gold is my thing. I play around with a little bit of crypto, but I'm not. I'm still one of the people that's on the fence about crypto because I can't touch it and can't nobody touch it. See, gold is a physical thing that people trading on. Gold to the U.S. dollar. Gold to I put my dollars up and trade it to the price of gold, right? Or I could trade my dollar to the price of oil, right? Or I could trade my dollar to the price of a share of Walmart, right? All of these charts look the same. And once you learn how to read a chart is a chart is a chart is a chart. They all use the same thing to convey the same information. So my thing is, right, the way that I'm giving back, right, is I'm willing to, right, use my time, right, because y'all see I could make $400 in 20 minutes, right? So I'm willing to use my time, right, and I created a course, right? I created a course, and whatever you want to call it, right? But it's a course to where that you spend your own time studying the technicals of the market, right? And then what I do is I come on with you once or twice a week and we do a training where I go into specific aspects that are important, right? And that I feel are the profitable aspects of trading. When I say the profitable aspects, the things you need to worry about to make money. I don't worry about all the technical names of everything. I know them, right? But they're not the important parts when it comes down to me being able to teach you to trade. You can do that on your own time, right? I want to teach you to be able to understand what you're looking at, right? And I think that it's better to do it hands on with me actually in the charts, in the market, showing you and you seeing that the strategy that I came up with works, right? I ain't trying to I am trying to sell you something, right? But I'm trying to sell you something because I invested my money in creating these programs, right? It's a bunch of software and it's a bunch of stuff that goes into creating these types of things, right? And that's why it's a cost, right? And then second, my time, right? My time, right? So my time is valuable because $400 in 20 minutes. Four is how many 20 minutes in an hour? It's three of those, so that's 4 times 3. That's $1,200 an hour that I could make just sitting here, not doing nothing, helping nobody, right? So now, uh, the money is not the issue because I make a lot of money. But if you want it, you gotta invest in yourself, man. You gotta invest in yourself, and I'm not ashamed about saying that. Yes, I'm charging for this program, but this is something that you will be able to take with you, right? It's information, it's knowledge that once you get, nobody can take it away from you. Nobody can ever take away my ability to trade. Nobody can take that from me. The market is not going nowhere. This is what controls, right, the economy. We the people that move and shake and make the economy move, right? We are the ones that do that. You see what I'm saying? So now trading, right, and this extra money that you make when you get good at it, you'll be able to make the kind of money that this will allow you to make other investments. And it's all about investing and finding things that will make money, right? Without you having to give up your hard time or your labor to get the money. And that's my type of work, you know. And I ain't lazy because I did construction. I did mostly construction when I worked at the delivered furniture. That's about it for working. But you know, when it comes down to really getting money, man, I'm gonna tell you that I always been the type of person to where that if I'm trying to get some money, I'm not gonna stop till I get it. So that's how it was with learning how to trade. It's not something that takes rocket scientists. Anybody can learn how to trade. You do not need no college degrees. You don't need. I don't think you. If you can see, right, you can trade because all you gotta do is watch what's happening, right, and react to it, right? And that's that. And I'm willing to show you and teach you the strategy that I use, right? And my strategy, in my opinion, works best when you just in and out the market. Just get in and get out. Don't sit there. I don't. I used to. I used to sit and just. I would trade all day. I've traded for 3 days straight, no sleep, right? 3 days straight, no sleep. It was a real crazy event going on in the market, and I really was forced to do it because I was down. And I'm not gonna sit here and be one of them people that's gonna tell you, "Oh, I'm the best trader in the world. I don't never lose a trade. I'm 99%." See, I'm telling you, you can be 90. You can have a 99% win rate, but that 1% blew the account. You lost all the money on that 1% trade. So when they saying they got a 99, 90, all this, when you saying your win accuracy, that just means if I took 10 trades, right, I won 9, right? But how much did you lose on the 2 that you lost? Because those 2 trades, you can lose more than what you made on the other 8. You know, so be real skeptical about these people running around screaming all these percentages and all that. I can just tell you this, that I make money in the market is my go-to for money, right? I only work for 4 months out of the year, tax season, right? That's the only work that I do where I'm dedicated for 4 months to providing a service to people, right? From May to December, I trade. And that's how I make money to support myself, to support my family, and to support living the type of lifestyle that I like to live, right? That's it right this. I just wanted to give a little bit of something because I can't just give y'all that garbage, man, about what's going on out there and all the poison that we put in the streets, terrible things that we did in our past. There's got to be more to it than that. This channel can't be based on just talking about and pushing the negative, because I told you we ain't looking to glorify. We looking to redeem ourselves by giving something back to the world, right? And I'm giving back to the world the skill of trading. Take it or leave it, like it or love it. I'm gonna do me. I got a group of people that's been trading with me for about a year. Um, we're doing pretty good. A couple of them, really took the time and uh, I wouldn't say mastered it, but they're making money. I think with them now it's more so a confidence thing, and it take time to build this up. It take time to build this up. And most of them took my advice and did the same thing I did pretty much when that election started. The markets went crazy. I backed away and took a couple months off. Plus, it was tax season. Now, it's May 1st. I'm about to turn this thing up. You know, and I'm gonna keep y'all up to date on Sundays starting the end of this month, the last Sunday of the month, whatever the date is. I don't know now. I don't got a calendar in front of me. I'm gonna start doing charting and analysis. Right, well, on Sundays, I'm gonna be on here and I'm gonna be sharing my chart. And I'm gonna share with y'all how I analyze what's gonna happen in the market for the upcoming week. Right, and once I analyze what's gonna happen for the week in the market, and unless something happens geopolitically, right? Generally, these markets tend to uh, find trends and then move within them. So stay tuned, right? Get it together. My program that I push is called the Trade War Chest Challenge. I got a couple ebooks for digital workspace where you can do a lot of the stuff on your own time. And then when we together in the training sessions, I want to be hands on, actually showing you how these things work in the market. I'm going in Big DP, right? Kingpin Chronicles, the Trade War Chest Challenge is going to become a part of the podcast. It's definitely going to get 1 to 2 days where I'm going to be sharing this skill with y'all, and then giving y'all a chance to just see if it's something that you're interested in, if I'm somebody that you can work with, and if you're somebody that I want to work with, because I don't work with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I do a lot of one-on-one when I get a client. So check out my websites. Check out all the links. Like, like the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. Support us, man. Let's get the numbers up. Like it so the algorithm thing will push the content out. We trying to get this thing going. My boys, my partner Jed, he going over to South Africa, the Durban Music Festival 2025. Rick Ross supposed to be performing live. It's a big thing in South Africa that's going on. My homeboy and some of his OGs, some of the fellas I'm gonna be hoping to bring to the podcast. They major players from back in the days. But shout out to them in the Durban Music Festival. Y'all can check it out. It's all over social media and all of that. Check out the merchandise. I got some nice t-shirts, man, with a bunch of my mottos, and I'm gonna keep creating merchandise, and try to put the brand out there by us expressing it through, what we wear. We wear Gucci and we wear all of that. We might as well wear something telling people to do positive things, man. We got, like the streets wrote my past. I'm writing my future. We got that in red. Built different, move smarter with the chessboard. We got that in like a nice like army green, with the brown, nice. All this nice to rock with some jeans. You can rock it with some khakis. They durable. They're gonna last a long time. Nice material. I personally made these shirts myself. As I'm moving into starting another, making me some money. I'm about to get into the printing and t-shirts and stickers, signs, banners, all of that stuff. So look forward to it. I'm putting everything together, getting everything in place. Me and my partner, Jed, we about to turn this thing up, man. And I want y'all to do the same thing y'all see us doing, man. Build your businesses, promote, market your businesses, right? And number one, don't depend on the people right around you, right? Reach out and put your stuff in front of people that you don't know because they are going to be your most likely customers, right? Don't depend on the people around you to support your businesses. Market your businesses to the world. Find the ways to market your businesses to the world and get your stuff out there so you can make the money that you need to be making. I also got a little bit of game on the marketing, but I don't want to put too much on y'all at one time. I'm gonna be offering everything that I know and all the stuff that I use to make money to keep me from falling back to some of the ways and some of the things uh, of my past, because I know what the consequences of that is. And I want to help keep as many people as I can away from falling by the wayside because they couldn't find a way when it's all right here, right in front of you, man. I'm your boy, Big DP, Kingpin Chronicles. I'm signing out. Peace.